Hey guys, you're watching the best damn picks of the week. I am Gian Perez. With me as always, Mr. Cat Jercan here and sunny Studio City, Los Angeles, California.
Finally.
Well, we keep saying that.
I'm still not in shorts mode yet. I'm not
I just
ready.
stopped caring. I mean, it's 70 degrees now, and I'm just like, you know, my legs are gonna be a little chilly, but you know, forget about it.
I gotta get out. I'm out of here by 8, and it's still getting chilly at night. So
right.
And I gotta walk to my car.
It's almost springtime.
First world problems.
Yeah.
But what the hell?
Just wanted to share that, guys, with you. But
the pain.
What do we got this week, man? I see you have
dude, again.
Bang second print already out.
Already, it's coming in. Well,
does that mean that it sold, like it launched, sold out, and that's why?
It launched, sold out.
So people were already soliciting second prints before the first one shipped?
Like I said last week, I ordered 3 copies.
Right.
And why do I order 3 copies? Because just as is, everything is slowed down.
Yeah.
You know, but certain publishers, and every store has a different location, different area that they service. I mean, for me, Dark Horse doesn't sell.
Right.
You know, and I know it's Matt Kind, but you know, even Lemire with his
Black
Hammer books, and I think Matt Kind does. I don't know if he does Ether or not, but there's certain writers that you think he would have a following, and they did. I mean, my numbers are dropping, so
let me ask you a question. Do you think part of that just might have to do with lack of accessibility? Like people aren't picking up the books because it's like,
I don't think it's lack of,
you know, because I've been to other stores where like, hey, do you have this book? And if it's not Marvel or DC, it's like not likely that you're going to get
what it is the fact that, again, if I can't sell it, that's my money tied up into it.
Right.
I ordered a little bit, you know, healthier numbers this week on this number to see if actually people come for it. Because there's got to be some heat. I didn't get a chance to read it, so I don't know how good it is. So I'm gonna read it next week, but or this week. But
if it's good,
let's
do a little review. We'll do a little Cat's Corner.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm loving Tom Taylor. I don't know why, but I love these Injustice books, the video game books. They were great. People were dying. I love his Deceased run. Last week's Deceased Unkillable was great. And I'm loving his Suicide Squad, and we got number 3 coming out.
So then you know why. Tell us why.
Why?
I'm
loving it because it's great. People are fucking dying. People are dying. I mean, it's like you got new characters. He's treating the book like he's done his Injustice and DC.
He's taking chances.
He's taking chances. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that the direction is DC is going to this year into 2021, but you know, they introduced a bunch of new characters. There's a bunch of old villains that they're getting off, heads blown out in every episode, every issue. So, but it's fast-paced. I love it. It's fast-paced. There's nobody's talking about their feelings.
Right.
It's just fast-paced book. And
action.
Action.
Just like your movies.
I love Tom Taylor. You know, like I said, Deceased, Suicide Squad, great stuff. If you want to check out a trade paperback, Injustice, great stuff. Again, the book in question here, the villain number 3, Hell Horizon. This is going to be the first full appearance of Punchline.
Oh.
So this
Can we do a little recap about last week, what you went through?
So last week,
how many phone calls did you receive?
Look, Wednesday, every phone, Batman 89, Batman 89. I'm like, look, guys, the book hasn't been selling. I think Tom King killed the interest in that book. I mean, so again, Tanyan is doing good things, but he has to bring those numbers up. But
I think it's a smart marketing move by DC to leak the information before the book came out.
The problem is they didn't. They leaked it after the FOCs were closed on Batman 89. So I'm telling people, it's like they're calling. It's like, why? I can't find anything. I go, look, this is the problem. We did our FOC. There was no blurb about this. 3 days later, DC comes out and says, hey, we're introducing this in Batman 89. What number? Who am I? Hey, book was gone.
So, are you having the same issue with this book as well?
I don't know yet. We were able to add numbers to this book, but I don't know if they're coming in this week or next week. So as is right now, because of what the numbers are in this book sells even less than Batman. I mean, I think my numbers are on that book are half.
I don't even know what the book's about. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You and everybody else.
Right.
So that's another book that's not gonna make it on the table. And don't ask me. I know everybody's gonna ask for it. Marvel. Avengers 31. I've been loving Jason Aaron on the book, although the last story arc was kind of meandering, you know, but this issue, I don't know if it's a single story, but we're dealing with why they found an Iron Man helmet in the cave like 1,000,000 BC, right?
Right.
And we know Tony traveled to the past. We get to see what happened in that story. And I've been liking Jason Aaron. I mean, I'm solid behind him 100%, so I'm looking for that.
It's the second time he's doing like a prehistoric angle with an existing character,
right? They did
that Ghost Rider.
The whole Avengers BC thing where Odin, you saw the Phoenix Force, you saw the Iron Fist, you saw all the early incarnations of all these elements that we have in the Marvel Universe now. Ghost Rider #5. You know, I'm a big Ghost Rider fan. I love Danny Ketch. I mean, I read the book back in the '90s. You know, I love Johnny Blaze. You know, I don't know if I like what they did to Danny. They took his Ghost Rider power. He's something else now, but I'm still sticking with Ed Brisson. I love his writing. And this issue we have a like a '90s flashback issue. We have Punisher and Wolverine guest starring in the book, so it's almost like back in the day when they did the crossover,
right?
You know, so I'm looking forward to it.
Was there a cover where they had all three of them on it?
So, yeah, that's how I can picture it.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it's the mutant books. I mean, you got Giant Size X-Men, which is Hickman doing a Emma Frost and Jean Grey story where everything revolves around Kokoro and this mutant nation. You got New Mutants #8. You got X-Men #7, X-Force 8, and X-Men Fantastic Four 2. So you got 5 mutant books next week. I've been enjoying the stories with these characters, the setup that they're doing. It's frustrating at times because you have this solid mutant nation that seems impenetrable and powerful, but yet each book you're seeing the
cracks from
in the wall, and you're like, oh, don't screw me like this, don't do me like this. But I mean,
you know what's gonna happen.
You know, they're setting their, like I said before.
Apocalypse is only gonna behave himself for so long. Magneto's gonna get pissed off.
I don't know about. I think Apocalypse will behave because from the story, like from the beginning when the house and the power storyline, he understood for the first time. I'm sure he's got his motives, but the weird one. I mean, not the key, but Mystique is actually. She could be one that could be betraying them because of what Destiny knows.
Never trust Mystique. Rule #1.
You know, Mr. Sinister, he's got his own. There's things, but for now,
are they treating Mr. Sinister as a mutant?
Yeah, no, he's
a mutant now.
Yeah, he's always been a mutant.
No, he wasn't a mutant before. He genetically modified himself.
I don't know, but he's part of. I think he's a mutant. He mutated, and then he genetically. Start playing with the genes and stuff, but he became a mutant.
Might have to look into that, see if they retconned
him. You got that. So there's good books again next week from all over the spectrum in the comic book world.
Sounds good.
Not a mutant. Not a mutant.
Not a mutant.
Producer
Daniel says
Danny, our executive producer, general manager of the show.
So that's interesting that they allow him on the island, even though
he's got something, because he's always messed around with mutants. Right. He's never been in anything.
Well, he's always been obsessed with mutants for sure.
He has mutant traits.
Mutant traits,
not a mutant.
But enough to put him. He's always been tied in with the mutant world,
right?
Not necessarily anybody else, you know. So, but yeah, another solid week, and that's what, end of the month week, I believe.
Yeah. I think so.
So February looks like it's going out in a blaze of glory.
As for variants this week, I got 3 picks for you. #1, Ravencroft. #2, it's a scan cover, already sold out. Incentive ratio variant, something to look out for. I don't know.
Who buys Ravencroft?
That's a low print run, guys. Low print run, guys. And we all know out there's variant collectors out there who want the rare stuff. This is probably going to be a rare book. Then 2 books from Riccardo Federici from different publishers. The first one, Avengers of the Wasteland #2. Just a really awesome looking variant. I believe it's an open order variant. Yeah. Not sold out. I don't know if there's anything special in this book, but it's a really nice cover. And then Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen #3. We already talked about it. Under-ordered book. So the variant cover on this is going to be even more under-ordered. we've seen some of his books, kind of the DC books specifically, get hot with the what was it, Witching Hour, like the Wonder Woman Witching Hour from a year ago. Yeah, he's got a lot of cool covers. He's got a really nice art style. I'm into. A lot of people are into. So something to look forward to. You know, it's Punchline's first full appearance, so there's going to be some heat on this book, but. Like
I mean, there is some heat, but like I said, there should be reorders coming in next week.
Exactly.
So Batman 89 might be the book that's going to probably stay solid price-wise. Year the Villain will probably fluctuate on, they'll go like this.
And I think it's something we'll talk about too, like, we'll a cameo versus full appearances and how the market doesn't seem to make up its mind. You know, it all depends on which book the market picks, but. That's going to do it for us this week. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, ring the bell if you are. And if you're on any other platform, just like the video and share it. Tell your friends about it. And we'll see you next time.
Spread
Cat, take us away.
Buy comics. Numbers are going down. You know, I know it's tough. I mean, you know, picks and this and life, but support your local comic store. It's more important to support them weekly. Don't wait 2-3 weeks to go pick up your books. If you're traveling, call the guy up, give him a credit card over the phone. That way, you know, it stays going. But see you guys in the comic book store.